High above the Earth, far beyond the clouds and the blue sky, a small planet called Krypton was facing its final moments. This world, once a beacon of life, technology, and wisdom, was now tearing itself apart. The ground shook violently, the sky burned a menacing red, and the people of Krypton knew there was no escape. In a quiet laboratory, a brilliant scientist named Jor-El made the hardest decision of his life. He placed his newborn son, Kal-El, into a small spacecraft. Jor-El and his wife Lara knew their world was doomed, but they held on to a single hope, that their son could survive somewhere else. Somewhere safe, with tears streaming down their faces, they launched the ship into the vastness of space, just moments before Krypton exploded in a blinding flash of light. Kal-El's ship traveled across galaxies, through shimmering starfields and cold darkness, until it finally reached a small blue planet called Earth. The ship crashed gently in a cornfield in Smallville, Kansas. A kind farmer, Jonathan Kent, and his wife, Martha, heard the strange sound and rushed to investigate. Inside the ship, they found a baby, completely unharmed and glowing softly. They saw no fear in his eyes, only innocence and hope. In that moment, they decided to raise the child as their own. They named him Clark Kent. Years passed, and Clark grew up different from other children. He was stronger, faster, and could see and hear things others couldn't. He once lifted a tractor to save a classmate and ran faster than a speeding train without even trying. His father, Jonathan, taught him an important lesson. His powers were a gift, and they must be used to help people, not to show off. As Clark grew older, he struggled with his identity. He felt like an outsider, like he didn't truly belong anywhere. One night, after Jonathan's passing, Clark left his small town to discover the truth about himself. His journey led him to the icy, desolate lands of the Arctic. There, the ship that brought him from Krypton activated once again. A hologram of his biological father, Jor-El, appeared and explained everything. Clark learned he was not human, but Kryptonian. On Earth, under the yellow sun, he possessed incredible powers, super strength, flight, heat vision, and invulnerability. Jor-El told him that his destiny was to become a symbol of hope for all of humanity. Clark accepted this monumental fate. He returned to civilization and moved to Metropolis, a city of towering buildings and endless opportunities. He got a job as a mild-mannered reporter at the Daily Planet, where he met Lois Lane, a fearless and brilliant journalist. Clark acted shy and clumsy, hiding his true, powerful self behind a pair of glasses and a gentle smile, but trouble was already brewing. Deep beneath the city, a powerful and calculating businessman named Lex Luthor was conducting secret experiments. He believed Superman was a threat to humanity's potential and wanted to prove that no single individual should wield such immense power. Lex discovered strange energy readings from Superman's arrival site and began plotting his move. One night, Metropolis was shaken by a massive explosion at a power station. The city plunged into darkness and chaos erupted in the streets. As people screamed and buildings caught fire, Clark slipped into an alleyway. Moments later, a red and blue figure soared into the sky. Superman had arrived. He lifted collapsing buildings, saved trapped families, and extinguished fires with his powerful breath. The people of Metropolis watched in sheer amazement as he flew through the smoke like a guardian angel. For the first time, the world saw its hero. But from a dark tower high above, Lex Luthor watched silently, his eyes filled with a mix of anger and intense curiosity. "This is only the beginning," he whispered to himself. As Superman hovered above the restored city, listening to the heartbeats of millions, he realized his life would never be the same again. He was no longer just Clark Kent. He was Earth's protector. And his greatest challenge was yet to come, to be continued. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing tales. We'll see you in the next one.